Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show, CHERCHER L'ARTISTE. I am Leslie Dalencour, and I am so excited. Tonight we have a phenomenal Haitian artist, but she's not just an artist. She writes books, she paints, she does so many things. She's incredible. I'm not going to waste your time talking too much. I'm going to let her first welcome you, Annick Duvivier.
Hi, Boom Boom. How are you?
It's such a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh, I've been dying to talk to you. You are phenomenal.
Thank you.
And
so
I didn't want to hide her from you. So we're going to talk about pretty much everything.
Amazing.
So you tell you're Haitian born.
I'm a Haitian artist.
But you are based in Miami at the moment.
I'm based in Miami. I like to call myself international because I exhibit everywhere right now.
Yes, you are. When I read your biography and all the things you've done, I said maybe I should take the international out of my name.
No, we can share it.
Okay, we'll share it. So tell me, how did you start? Because we have to talk about book, we have to talk about paintings, we have to talk about pretty much your NICU. Comment dire?
NICU. The
NICU. I'm learning to speak Creole. Alors, on dit li bébé.
Live bébé NICU.
Live bébé NICU. Mais n'a pas parlé de ça.
Même pour commencer dans début histoire.
M'ta aimé ou commencer parler de où?
Okay.
And so let's continue in English unless you wanna go in Creole.
Yes. So I was born and raised in Haiti.
Yes.
I spent my childhood there.
Yeah.
I am a busy body. I could not stay in place.
I can tell.
So, so my parents sent me to Ralph Allen to take some painting classes.
Yeah.
And this is when I could stand still for hours.
Yeah. Oh, that's
so that's how it really
could
started.
Make you,
Yes. So I never stopped painting from there.
Yeah.
And I studied visual arts in the Dominican Republic at Altos de Chavon. And from there I went back to Haiti. Well, the earthquake happened.
Yeah.
I was sent to Miami to a family member, sent back to Haiti when everything was calmer. And I had my first solo show. I called it Energy. It was at Festival Arts.
Yes.
And I sold out. It was the very first success.
Wow.
I had about 30 pieces. Some were
30 pieces and you sold out.
I sold out.
Wow.
Some were very small pieces, but I had big 30 by 60.
Yes.
And it was my very first taste of this excitement that you
How
get,
does it
right?
feel? How does it feel someone is buying my painting? Oh.
I wasn't even sure if I was going to stay an artist because it's like, this is hard. The scheduling is hard. I don't know if I want to do this, but somehow painting just keeps me coming back.
Yes. It's calling you.
It's calling me. Yeah.
And then you see in everyday things what you would like to portray in a canvas. And
I don't copy a lot of things. I take inspiration from it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Especially color combinations.
Yes.
I can add a plant and I say, okay, I'm gonna add that blue there, the yellow there, like in this painting here.
And the gold.
The gold.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. The gold was actually the light coming through behind my plants. I was like, this is perfect. I should put it in gold. And that's how it came through.
I even see a jacket like that for me with the gold leaves. Oh, we need to talk about that. Okay, so and then.
So after the first show, I stayed working at the gallery as an artist in resident.
Right.
I stayed there for 5 years. It was one of my best experiences because I got to meet the artist. You
got to speak to them and know what their
work.
Exactly.
Visit their studios. I didn't know anything about Haitian art before. So it was like I was in an inside school at a gallery.
Right.
And I got to paint with them. Sometimes I couldn't do something and Marie-Alice would say, oh, Semeran is a master cloud artist. Just call him, he's gonna come. And he showed me how to paint clouds. Or call Elio Duplan, he's gonna teach you how to mix colors. Call this artist, he's gonna teach you how to do this. So I got a little bit from each artist
Mixing colors, you just said.
Mixing colors.
That's very important.
Yes.
Because you know there are colors that might go together, but when you put them together in a bigger scale, they might not go together.
Yeah, they don't match.
How do you know exactly what color you're going to use in a painting to make it, for example, the big background of that painting and what you're going to put up front?
I use a lot of complementary colors. That is a big secret in my paintings. What that does, it makes the color pop. See, I'm using blue. The complementary of blue is orange. There are little lines of orange in there.
I see that.
The complementary of purple is yellow, so yellow's there. And then you mix the shades, so you have a shade that's closer. So now you have pink and a different yellow.
Correct.
So the color starts to dance on your canvas.
Right. And it really attracts you.
It does.
It's really great. And the purple and the blue and all those different shades going into green and yellow. Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. So
let's fast forward now.
Yeah.
So after staying in the gallery, I want to make sure I talk about this because I learned a lot about the art business there. So I learned how to curate a show, which I've been using now. And this is now that I see the importance of an artist having all these skills. I know how to create the storytelling between the pieces when you have a show, how to hang the pieces, which hardware to use. They don't teach you that in art school.
And what about the lighting?
That they had little projectors. I do bring my lighting too when I go to create my space. I've been exhibiting here and hotels. And they like working with me because I'm a complete artist. I come with the paintings, I come with the easels, I come with my hanging hardware, I come with the cards, I have my QR codes, I have everything ready for them. They don't have to do anything.
And when you have the QR code, it's for the person that is coming to see your painting to kind of have an idea about more about you, correct?
But no, I take them directly to a sales page. You don't want to make them go around and see who is buying. No, you take them to a sales page. You want them to buy, right?
Right.
That's the point.
Yeah. So how do you attract them to go and buy?
Okay, so now I have to tell you the different part of the business.
Yes.
Okay, when I came here, I didn't know anybody.
Right.
So I started doing the art festivals, the outdoor art festivals. So that's where you meet all the different type of buyers that come, and you make sure you get them in your email list.
Right, but when you say different type of buyers, for example, people that are in hotels, that are into construction of houses, into businesses and things like that?
All types
and
are
so
visiting incognito.
Incognito. And does that influence your creations?
Not really. It influences my sizes. Because a person that's an interior designer is not gonna buy a 4x4. They're gonna say, I like your 4x4. Can you make a 60x60? I like these colors. Can you make a bigger scale?
And how do you know how to price that now?
Because you use different methods. There's a square foot method. There's
a square foot method, and also I guess the amount of time that it took you to create. It's just like a song.
The materials plus the time plus
studio time and things like that. Yeah.
There are different methods.
We were talking about the buyers. So you get to meet the buyers, and how do you know this person is that type of buyers compared to that person?
Well, you don't know, but there are qualifying questions that you can ask. Like, if you come to my booth, I'm gonna ask you, what do you like here? Then I'm gonna ask you, what space are you looking for an artwork for? Is it for your office? Is it for your bedroom?
Right.
So with that question, I know what size.
You know, and where to guide you.
Yeah, I know what type of size you want. If it's an office, it's probably a smaller work. If it's a bedroom or a living room, it's probably a big scale to put on top of a sofa or a dining room. So that guides me. Or is it for a gift? A gift, you usually buy a print, you usually buy a smaller thing.
Right.
You're not gonna necessarily spend $500 on a gift, unless it's your children.
Right.
So these questions let me know what type of buyer He's in my booth.
And so you learned that in the school, or you learned that through? So did you end up writing a book about that to teach people?
No, but I'm gonna do a class.
You do a class?
I'm doing an art on how to exhibit and how to be prepared as an artist online.
You better let me know.
It's coming. It's coming in the fall.
Seriously speaking,
yes.
I definitely am interested.
It's coming.
Because I mean, I love art,
Yeah.
and I go to a lot of galleries around the world. But sometimes I'm looking at a painting and I'm saying like, and this is really $50,000? Let's see, Maserati? That
Painting. Well, art is an investment.
Yes, yes, indeed.
That you can pass to your children and generations to come.
What makes art, what makes the artist, the work of an artist, grow, evaluate?
Well, there are different things. There are the exhibitions, there are the venues, and then there's how much they've been selling for. So as they grow, the quota, or their price grows with them.
And do you have a way of tracking what you've sold before to know how much they've been bought again for?
Well, there's apps and programs for that. There's Artwork Archive. It's a website where you can have all your information, your collector's information. I don't use that. I just use my Google Drive, and I have a great memory. But I use my drive, and I know who bought my pieces. I know who have my pieces.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. I'm totally baffled and amazed by all the things, you know. And so, as you were going like there, I know that you've done Art Basel here, and you've done a lot of museums, and your paintings and your stuff are in different collections, which are very important.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so this is where I want to tell you more about my class.
Yes.
Because this class is going to teach you how to get to these things.
Okay.
And how I got to these things.
Okay.
You have to apply. You have to apply. There are a lot of call for art. Sometimes you just Google Miami-Dade call for art. You're going to see a list of things that are available. But to apply to these things, you have to be ready.
When you say call for art, what does that mean?
Like a person looking to have 10 artists do something, do a show. Or there's a show and they want 20 artists. But to apply for that show, you need to be ready. What does that mean? You need to have 10 to 20 pieces.
Right.
You need to have your price list, your bio ready, your artist statement. The artist statement is what your work is about. But you have to have like a little story of what your work is about.
Okay.
And a list of your work, pictures of your work.
Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little break, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming right back with the same conversation. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Go get yourself a little sandwich. We'll be right back with Annick Duvivier.
Are you ready to party?
Life is precious. Good health is priceless. We recognize it, value it, and it's our utmost focus at Primary Medical Care. Unexpected illness will emerge. Injury will occur, which will cause you to put your life on pause. No worries. Our doctors and our entire care team will be available for you every step of the way. Your health and well-being goes beyond the physical body. Peace of mind is what you'll get after visiting Primary Medical. We listen to you, and we are here for you.
Amidst astonishing nature, for environment enthusiasts, for the Divergent Company's seminars, or simply for those seeking calmness, your hotel is Ecologic in Cape Haitian. At Ecologic, in a peaceful setting supporting restfulness, you will not be disturbed. Enjoy the beautiful scenery at Ecologic, where the staff is as welcoming as you deserve. Ecologic is a green space, offering million-dollar view rooms, as well as beautiful apartments with cable and Wi-Fi, a gym, spa, and a swimming pool. Explore the surrounding mountains. Visit our bar and restaurants, where you are invited to taste our exquisite Haitian cuisine. Or try something different, taking a dip in an exotic traditional outdoor bath infused with natural herbs. Reconnect with Mother Nature. Visit Ecologic Hotel. Book your room today.
Are you ready to party? The Haitian sensation. I like
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our phenomenal artist, Annick Duvivier. Annick, okay, so you were talking about?
Yes. Okay, passion is not enough anymore for an artist. It's
Really?
not a strategy.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you want to, if you have to decide what you want to do. Do
Right.
you want to do art fairs? Do you want to be in a gallery? Do you want to do just solo shows? Do you want to do outdoor art festivals?
And what brings more money and that asks less work?
Well, selling online.
Eh?
Selling online is the less work because you're just posting whatever you're making.
Yeah, but how do you attract the people to come to your site?
No. Selling through your social media, not selling through your website.
Oh, to your social media. Okay.
Social media now gives the artist the power. So you're posting what you create, and you're creating your community at the same time. And people like it and they buy it.
And you have a group of people that are following you.
Yeah.
And it's just like for the music. You have one song and then another artist said, I would like to do a collaboration with
Correct.
you. Talking about collaboration, have you worked with other artists?
I have, but not on large scale projects. It was mostly smaller things. Yeah.
And when you do a big exposition, for example, at Art Basel, there is a lot of different artists there. How do you differentiate yourself? How do you separate yourself from those different type of artists? Because every art is different.
Well, you just said it. Every art is different. The pieces I had this year at African Art Fair were just amazing. These are the pieces that I had at the Museum of Chicago, the Museum of Science and Industry, and they represent feet levitating. So they're African people
Right.
that had been lynched. So the feet are floating in the air. So that piece gives me goosebumps.
Wow.
So that's a piece it's special. So when you say it differentiates from the rest.
Correct. I've never heard of that before.
It does it by itself. You don't
By itself,
yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
Exactly. There are certain songs that you hear, boom. I mean, they stay right there in your mind.
And you also have to know what exhibit does what.
Right.
Is this a selling exhibit? Is this a museum exhibit that's going to give you a beautiful line on your CV that's going to push you?
Should you do that?
course.
Should you do exhibit where you probably will not sell?
Of course.
Okay.
But you have to know in your head and your heart what it is.
That you could say
When-
that's the name I would like to associate with my resume.
When it's clear in your head,
Correct.
you don't get disappointed.
That's true.
You know this is a museum show, you're probably not going to sell. But what this does for your portfolio, for
Right.
you as an artist,
Right.
it just brings you to another level.
I have to say, when I read your resume, I'm like, am I going to speak to her? Are you kidding me? What do I know to give her an interview? I said, this is for Elizabeth to do the show. But yeah, I'm having so much fun. Listen, and then tell me about
all the different things.
The book.
So I have a solo show now at the Hilton, and it's a year-long show.
The Hilton here?
The Hilton Miami
Show
Airport.
it to them there. Okay.
So these are the pieces that are available right now there.
Wow.
So that's a complete different collection.
Yes, totally.
And that's what I was saying as well. I work by collection, and from the different call for art, I know which collection I'm going to apply with. I don't apply with the same things.
So how many pieces do you have about?
I have
Thousands.
100. I have about 4 collections of 30 pieces that I rotate. And I create like non-stop.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Yes.
The black and white, how do you...
This was an ink piece. Oh, sorry. This was an ink piece. I missed it, I don't know. But I want to tell you about it different.
And look, I see you like a lot of purple, huh?
There it is.
Look at that.
Yeah.
The eagle, that's
Yes, that's an
fantastic.
That was an ink and pen.
Wow.
It was about texture and so little dots. And
You actually sat down and designed that.
yeah.
Wow.
And from that, I took it to Photoshop and made a wallpaper. So from one art, you make so many different things. And that, you can make sheets, you can make curtains, you can make anything.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
You can make clothing.
you can make clothing.
When you do extravagant things, think of me. Okay?
So this is part of the collection of the Miami Airport.
Miami Airport.
So there was a
So
call
when
for
you will
art.
walk through the airport,
Concourse D,
Concourse D.
They
I
had-
go to Concourse D a lot.
they had a call for art and 200 artists applied, 200 plus.
Wow.
And they selected 14 pieces, 14 artists, and this is my
I
piece
must
that
have
they
seen you and
selected.
not even know.
Yes.
So you see, ladies and gentlemen, you never know. You might be walking through an airport, and then this
So
book.
that's the catalog that came with it.
So you do have a catalog.
No, the catalog that came with the show. So they
Right.
had your bio, the
Right.
statement I was
Right.
telling you about,
Right.
and then the picture of the piece. So that was really nice. So now let's fast forward.
Yes, yes.
So I had a baby in 2021.
Which I met. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Adorable miracle.
Incredible.
Miracle. She was born at 24 weeks, and I spent 3 months and a half in the hospital with her in the
Oy.
NICU.
Oy.
And when I was there, I met so many different organizations.
So when you say NICU, because a lot of people don't understand what NICU is, because I didn't, but I'm
the
not.
ICU for babies.
It's ICU for babies.
Yes,
so,
correct.
uh,
Neonatal intensive care
okay.
unit.
So,
So I met this wonderful organization called ICU Baby, and they translated a guide in Creole, so they have it in English and Spanish and in Creole, and it's gonna help Haitian families, it's in Haitian Creole, Haitian families and the NICU, help them with understanding their and writing about their journey.
wow. They write like.
So there's a
today,
journal.
I had to give the baby this and
so
that.
there's a journal section. It's like ou fait when you were born, cheveux ou t'es, like your hair was, ou t'es baigné, ou dans tube, you retiré tube. So all the different things that are going
so
on. So
when
you get to
grow-
document.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
And what's interesting about it, there's QR codes. And once you scan them, you're gonna see me and my husband because we participate in helping them to have the Creole section of the book.
And where is that available?
It's available in 5 different hospitals right now. We were at Niklos, so I'm really happy that they have it at Niklos right now.
Okay, okay.
But you can contact the ICU Baby.
ICU Baby,
ICU
remember
Baby,
that?
yes.
And how do people contact you to find out about you? Do they go on Google?
Oh, you can Google search.
You
me,
just have to
but
put Annick.
Instagram. Instagram is my best friend.
What do you have on What's your Instagram page?
At Annick Duvivier.
Annick Duvivier.
Yeah.
ANNICK DUVIVIER.
Yes. And my website, you'll find all the pieces available
That's a beautiful
there.
name, by the way.
Thank you.
Annick.
Yes.
I have a
And-
cousin called Yannick.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the other part of the name.
Yeah.
The other project I want to talk to you about,
Yes.
because I feel that with that baby, with that miracle, I
Yes, yes,
became
yes.
a Creole-speaking advocate.
Okay.
So I've been working with NABU, and I did this fellowship with them, illustrating children's book in mother tongue. So now on the free app on NABU, you're gonna find stories illustrated from Haitian stories.
Correct.
Illustrated with Haitian illustrators.
Oh, wow.
So
in Creole.
And Creole.
In Haitian Creole.
And Haitian Creole.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
So there's a story about soup jumeau, there's a story about cake, about pâté, about nago dancing. So it's traditional stories I didn't find that
I
before.
need to go
Yes,
learn about
and-
those things.
And
My
they are
goodness.
free. So that's what I love that about them.
That's wonderful. And what is it called again?
Nabu.
Nabu.
So the Nabu app, N-A-B-U. You can find it
NABU
on
app.
eBay. Yep.
And then it will tell you everything.
Yes.
Oh, Mama mia. No, that's fantastic. And it will be in Creole, and a lot of mothers that speak
Yeah.
Creole that just had a baby that don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, they will
And
be
they
able
have
to
the
get
books
help.
selected by age and by level. So it's really good.
And when they go to the hospital, do they tell them what's the next step that they're going to need to take? Like, for example, the baby is going to have 3 months, I don't know, you change baby bottles and you don't give this formula anymore.
That's the thing with the NICU, you never really know what's going on. The doctors come daily to talk to you, or 2-3 times a day sometimes. But the baby one day is doing great, the next day it has 3 tubes, you don't know what happened, they have an infection the next day, and then they tell you, oh, it's leaving tomorrow, and then they tell you, oh no, we can't leave tomorrow, you're gonna leave in 2
Oh my
weeks.
God, you must have had a roller coaster when you were in the hospital.
It was
3 months.
intense. And to just have that as a English speaking person was easier, but I couldn't understand what they were talking about.
No.
Because you don't understand the medical terms.
No.
So to have this book is very, very precious because it translates for you. It tells you what it is.
Is that something that they give to the mothers?
They give them.
So it's for free.
It's a non-profit.
It's a non-profit,
Yeah.
so they give it to
They
you
give
for
it.
free. So please make sure you Nabu, the
Nabu
Nabu
app,
app,
NICU baby.
and NICU, Live Baby NICU
So they call it Nest.
Nest.
Yes.
Okay. So I said, this is a phenomenal thing that you're
Phenomenal.
doing.
Yes, thank
so,
you.
so what's your next project?
Next things, I have outdoor art festivals. I have Las Olas coming this weekend.
Oh, really?
The weekend after, I have Beaux-Arts Festival. The weekend after, I have.
And you say outdoor, so it's open to everybody.
It's open. It's free to the public.
Oh, is it going to rain this weekend?
It's rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
Rain or
So
shine.
if it rains, it's covered?
You have a tent,
Mm-hmm.
and you bring everything. You bring your walls, and this is where the gallery experience came again, because now I know exactly what to bring, how to hang everything.
Exactly.
Because they don't teach you that.
It's going to be 81 degrees. I probably will drop by.
That would be amazing.
I think I'm in Miami this weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I have art festival schedules from January to March, 3 weekends out of 4.
That's
I'll be busy,
excellent.
busy.
So you represent us very, very well. Ladies and gentlemen, Annick Duvivier, don't forget this name. She represents us. She's doing great things, beautiful things. Look at
Thank
that.
you, thank
I
you.
am so proud of you. Incredible.
you,
I mean,
thank you.
seriously. And now that I'm going to be going to airports and things like that, I see
I know.
beautiful paintings. And I know.
I'm in the collection of the City of Tamarack as well.
City of Tamarack?
The City of Tamarack.
Excellent.
Yes.
Listen, I can only wish you the best, ladies and gentlemen. Annick Duvivier.
Thank you so much.
Really, it's an honor for me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor for all of us Haitians to have an artist like you. Continue
appreciate that.
doing good. It's phenomenal and beautiful.
Thank you
I
so
really
much.
thank you for coming to Chercher L'Artiste tonight and Island TV. I wish you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure
Thank
spending that little time with you. See you next Sunday, same place, same time. Take a little time to do something good for somebody this week. I love you. I'm Leslie Dalencour, my guest, Annick Duvivier.
Thank you.
I love you.